hung on to the very end.
Or this communion will become the most booed superstar in WWE history, just ask Batista. Nice attitude adjustment, Brock. This event that people say suck had better pyro than the 30th anniversary of WrestleMania, an event people loved. And let's face it, there ain't gonna be any opening pyro at Mania this year, stupid daylight. What in the f*** are the Outlaws wearing? Also, why are these old guys still around? Aw, frightened child. Make way for the future, Outlaws. Also, just a heads up, a lot of these sins are the fans' fault here, including this one, hating the future.
The end with a cheap shot! And the Ascension! Is it enough to put Billy Gunn away? And it is!
Not really impressive. The Outlaws aren't exactly young, you know, so you two have yet to impress me.
The Ascension with their first major victory here in...
Major victory, Cole? They beat the New Age Outlaws. They didn't beat the Hardy Boys.
The WWE Royal Rumble is presented by Hulu.
Skip. This Miz stunt double thingy is really old now. WWE really likes extending horrible gimmicks longer than they should have been.
Miz down, skull-crushing finale!
The part that sucks is that Damien Sandow delivers the skull-crushing finale with more authority than the owner of the move.
What is that? Are you two playing games?
Yeah, you got a problem with that? Also, I hate that former wrestlers Jamie Noble and Joey Mercury are reduced to pathetic security.
Whatever it takes to make sure that I walk out of here tonight as the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Truthfully, the WWE should have allowed you to be the WWE Champion back at Night at Champions instead of allowing Lesnar to hang on to the championship off screen for 3 months. This song sucks, especially for WrestleMania.
Which was actually born after the Royal Rumble was created.
The Royal Rumble was created in 1988. Paige was born in 1992. There's a 4-year difference, John.
Those practical jokes in the early season were directed toward her partner tonight, Natalya.
Michael, you should really pay attention to the match instead of talking about something else that isn't happening right now. Also, bring JR back, or at least replace these commentators with people who will actually talk about what's happening in the match rather than something else.
That was a softball to you, King. If beauty were a crime, the Bellas would be serving a life sentence.
Okay, since the commentators refused to call the match, I say skip.
In 2014, I broke Kane's record, and I eliminated more superstars than anyone else in Royal Rumble history.
And you deserve the victory last year more than the other 29 participants because of that performance.
Brock Lesnar tried to make me look mortal last week. I'm a giant.
Didn't Lesnar beat you in 2 minutes at last year's Royal Rumble? Or was that just my imagination? This guy's still employed. The only good thing he's ever done in the WWE is defeat Chris Jericho in his debut at WrestleMania like 2 years ago. Still better than the Cena vs. Lesnar Part 4 match, but not good enough. I think I should give a sin for every month they allow Brock Lesnar to be absent for absolutely no fucking reason with the WWE Championship and not even explain why he was gone. Total 3 sins.
Look at the shape Brock Lesnar's in.
I know, he's smaller because, well, the rumors say he's going back to UFC. Lesnar seriously needs to put more moves in his arsenal. All I can think of is the F5, Kimura lock, suplex, 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 suplex. Oh, and don't forget about suplex. Jamie Noble botched the German and landed on his head.
5 world champions. Oh my.
Another botch landing. With all these suplexes, I'm just begging for this match to end already.
Remember, if Cena taps out, Lesnar keeps the championship here.
Cena tapping out.
Turn this into a one-on-one affair. Cena. Hey, Lesnar. Cena looks to steal the victory here, and a kick out by Brock. A kick out at 1.
I'm not surprised he kicked out at 1. It's Brock f***ing Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar kicked out at 1.
That's because Cena never defeated Lesnar for one of those 15 championships. Plus, Lesnar's being legit here and kicking out at 1 because he's still fresh.
You're not kidding.
If Lesnar did a suicide dive here, I would subtract every sin of this match. Cena loves the boos and the cheers. How about no reaction whatsoever? How would he react to that if the entire place went silent?
You can't. Oh no, Lesnar! A German!
If this keeps up, I might as well say Lesnar German suplex cliche. Starting now.
Oh my lord, incredible! F5!
Finally, a perfect landing from the F5. Retractison.
Use tables.
You're paying for that, Brock. At least Cena has enough respect to take out the cables and gently drop them. And Lesnar kicked out. Don't forget about that.
His way up. Doesn't know where he's at. Curse
Better landing from that than Cena. Retractison.
Rollins has got it. John Cena making.
One of my previous videos is this clip with Michael Cole possibly saying John Cena naked. I know he didn't really say that, but it's still funny. Also, despite Cena making the save, we clearly saw Lesnar kick out, so don't be shocked if he does.
Brock Lesnar, 3 AAs and a curb stomp and still alive.
And the only shocking thing to happen nowadays is if Lesnar is pinned. He still hasn't lost since his match with Triple H at WrestleMania 29, like 2 years ago. Oh, that's not a sin, that's a fact.
Brock Lesnar, 3 AAs and a curb stomp and still alive.
4 AAs, Michael. Lesnar was hit by one 5 minutes ago, too.
Brock Lesnar's head looked like a watermelon at a Gallagher concert.
What? Hey guys, I know the key to Lesnar's defeat. Hit an AA or a curb stomp on the stairs. That's the only way Lesnar has lost since his return in 2012. And did anyone notice that every time Lesnar was not hit by a finisher on the stairs, he wins?
Rollins with Cena, center of the ring. Oh,
Botched landing from the most amazing move I've ever seen in 2015 so far. Broken ribs my ass. Also, Lesnar German suplex cliche.
and Brock Lesnar will defend the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in the main event at WrestleMania.
Because there is absolutely no February pay-per-view whatsoever. I mean none. There is no more Elimination Chamber. That's a sin mainly for WWE, not this event, but I'll still count it.
The following is the Royal Rumble match.
What's a Royal Rumble match?
A 9-time tag team champion.
He's a 25-time tag team champion, you idiot. Devon Dudley was not in this match, which is why we had to use R-Truth in this situation. Devon, get the contract! Also, Bubba didn't bring out a table. I see you.
We want Devon, Chan. I've been...
Aw, too soon. Curtis Axel was cheated out of the Rumble match. I'd rather see him perform than a Wyatt family reunion, or at least have Rowan in another spot regardless of SmackDown. Axel should honestly be facing Roman Reigns for the WWE title shot at WrestleMania, no disrespect to Daniel Bryan.
But this is like a Wyatt family reunion here.
Like a Wyatt family reunion? This is a Wyatt family reunion.
You're kidding me.
Oh, why didn't Rowan and Harper just attack Bray? Who else would rather see Bray Wyatt versus Boogeyman at WrestleMania rather than a Wyatt versus Undertaker match? And what would be the point of Undertaker competing at Mania again?
Wait a minute.
Well, that's disappointing. Bray Wyatt does the CM Punk Royal Rumble domination strategy from 2010. Punk was more entertaining than that, and he was more hairy than Wyatt is now at the time. Who? Finally, now we can have more competition in this match. We're a third of the way through.
Now, hey.
RKO! Also, since I mentioned that, Randy Orton was dressed to return on this night, but they said screw it at the last minute.
Diamond cutter. Rusev kick to the face.
That's probably why DDP is in the hospital right now.
Bray Wyatt eliminates Daniel Bryan.
I am not going to send Daniel Bryan's elimination because if I did, I would have to send the other 28 eliminations. What I'm going to send here is the fact that Bryan didn't even last 10 minutes.
As Daniel Bryan's dream comes to a screeching halt.
You mean the winning the championship in the main event at WrestleMania dream? Sure, that never happened at all. I mean never.
Rosebud survives again. How stupid can they possibly be? Adam Rose eliminated by...
The Rosebuds are dicks to Adam Rose. They saved Kofi Kingston, but not their leader.
Oh boy!
The only reason that people are booing Roman Reigns is because everyone knew since August that Reigns was going to win the Royal Rumble. This event gets another 5 cents for spoiling their plans.
Oh boy! Oh!
Why doesn't Rusev do that move more often? Miz is jealous of Sandow. Also, Sandow did not attack Miz at this point. This would have been the best time to do it. Now we have the stupid personal assistant crap. Aw, what a way to piss off the fans, and just when they had the crowd back for a moment. Bray Wyatt botched a clothesline landing. If CM Punk never joined UFC and returned tonight, the crowd would be back into the match. Titus O'Neil? What about Randy Orton? Titus O'Neil was supposed to break Santino Marella's record, but completely botched. Another moment that ruined the night for everybody. And Titus was clearly seen jumping over the top rope, pretty much eliminating himself. Number 30 was obviously Dolph Ziggler because everyone knew he was in it. Elimination of Dolph Ziggler looked too easy. Elimination of Bray Wyatt looked too easy. Elimination of Dean Ambrose looked too easy. Damn it, Big Show should have won there. That would have been a twist. The part that sucks is we already knew The Rock was going to be here. And for what? This isn't setting anything up for WrestleMania. Most predictable ending for the second year in a row. Also, this event replaced the 2011 ending when Santino Marella was never eliminated and looked like he had a shot. until the fans were disappointed with his elimination a few seconds later. And the WWE also spoiled how WrestleMania was going to turn out, which is another huge sin for this event and the company.